let them know I'm on now. So I'm just gonna jump to another channel. All right, here we are tonight, and am I on here? Yeah, I'm on here. Here we go. Welcome into Lanier. As he got caught off guard a little bit there, and then they wanted to get the race going here a little early. Nothing wrong with that. So we weren't able to get the intro or anything for you, but this is heat number 1 of the big blocks here at Lanier Raceway. We welcome you in to Captain TV's coverage of the Short Track Super League here at this very fun short track here in Braselton, Georgia, right across the street from Road Atlanta. Sits Lanier Raceway, and we're about to go green. As you see the lineup here in this first of potentially 4 heat races here at Lanier, as the pace truck rolls down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Appreciate all the viewers watching here this evening as we get ready for some dirt fun. And here we go, green flag is out. You have to forgive me, I am kind of scrambling a little bit here. We'll just getting everything up and going. As Brett Osborne leads him down to turn 1, AJ Albretta, Samuel Fontaine, Luke Daniels, Matt Intelligence, Zaneberg Jr., Jordan Mitchell all making starts in this heat race. This is all big block motors in these cars. No caution in these heat races. Continue to lead by about until 9/10 of a second right now, as you see Albretta there into P2 after his top 3 finish last week. Again, Lanier, as you know, a traditionally asphalt track, but they put dirt on here on iRacing, and then a lot of the racing that they have here, some great racing at that. Telder to the high side here, going to try to hold off Lansing in the number 23 car. Going up by about 1 second over Albretta. 2 laps to go. Here as Osborne with 1 point, actually just 1 second over AJ Albretta, comes on turn 4. He'll score heat race number 1. Albretta, Fontaine, Telder, your top 4, and I believe 5 will advance. Lansing going to get the 5th position. So give me a second. We're going to go off the air here for a quick second. I'll be right back. All right. Sorry about that. Let's go back to the track here. Heat nut race number 2 after 10 wild laps there. Appreciate everybody watching tonight on the stream. If you're watching, want to chat it up, feel free to. If you have questions about the dirt cars and more, you could always ask, as I'm learning about them myself right now as we race. This is heat number 2 here. Ryan Abergast and or Arbogast, I think that's how it's pronounced, and Ronald Redmond, your front row. Ryan Wagon Schultz, Joey Ladisor, row 2. Ryan Farrell, Jeremy Prey, row 3. Justin Sick and Joshua Hart in row 4, and Nick Jezebowski, your top 5 rows in this race. So 9 cars will start this feature. All right, pace truck going to pull off. We'll go back racing here. And the second heat race underway. Arbogast, Redmond, Wagon Schultz, Ladisor, and Farrell, your top 5 here. Again, 5, I believe, transfer in to the A main, or the feature races, they call it dirt racing. Turn number 4 down here to turn 1 on this 4/10 of a mile oval. And it's track predominantly an asphalt oval, but they've actually thrown dirt on it and actually producing some pretty fun dirt racing. Arbogast by 2/10 of a second lead over Ronald Redmond. You see that track starting to slick it up a little bit. You start to see that shine. That makes this track very, very slick at that point. Look at this, all 9 cars. Jezebowski actually didn't start the race, but all 8 cars under a blanket here. Wagon Schultz there in the 3rd position. We ride with him. Again, this car predominantly sits on the right rear base, so that's where you see the chassis kind of shift down and put all the weight to the right. That's where you get a lot of the wheel spin. And some say in racing, if you've got your left front off the ground, you've got a good setup. 2 laps to go, and Redmond going to go to the front here. Can he get by Arbogast? He does. He slides up in front of him. That bottom line definitely showing the speed right now. So 27 about hits at 66. Farrell, there's a white flag. Heat race number 2. Let's see if Wagon Schultz from the back can get up here. Oh, he makes contact with the team. A little hip check there. 3 wide coming off turn 4. It will not be enough, as Ronald Redmond will win heat race 2. I thought. I did Martin Reed in this race. Now Redmond wins heat race number 2. Not bad. Wagon Schultz, Ryan Farrell, Arbogast, and Prey going to be the top 5 in that one. And I'm going to add a couple more things. Trying to get the cameras all set up here, so forgive me. Unfortunately, I do not have the track cams for gourmets for dirt tracks like this yet. They have them for the rallycross, but not yet for the dirt courses like this. All right, here's a lineup for heat race number 3. This is all just flying by. Robbie Swan, the New York driver, starts on the pole alongside Aiden Hill. Justin Pennycoff will start 3rd alongside Michael Hackett, Jason Bell, Patrick Cobb, Kevin Davis, Clinton Nicholas, and Michael Steffen, the boss man, going to start there in the 9th position. Those 9 drivers. And here we are at Lanier real quickly. We'll talk about this. A little less than 4/10 mile. 50-lap feature tonight, 10-lap heats as you're watching. Then we'll have a 12-lap consi with all the drivers who do not make the A main at the end of all heat races. Swan going to lead him to the green flag here. And number 37, here we go. Oh, and around and over goes the 42. Lands on his wheels. But Aiden Hill, not a way to start. That's actually the 47. The 02 of Patrick Collins to second. Kevin Davis up to third. Pentecost and Hackett your top 5. See the dust starting to fly up a little bit here now. Out to about a 2-second lead over Davis. Davis a little bit of a slide job. There he goes on the 02 of Cobb. And Cobb's going to get turned. 84 of Hackett now moves up to third. And Jason Bell is up to fourth. And Stephen, the boss man, up to fifth there at double 6-9. Part of a Monday night doubleheader. You saw a little bit ago the truck series from iRacing running at Watkins Glen, and now we're here at Lanier, Rasmussen, Georgia. This is dirt racing. We have 4 laps to go, and Michael Steffen trying to make a move here on the bottom of the 37 of Bells. And as you know, in dirt racing, if you want to follow to the line, you know there are multiple car numbers. Sometimes you'll get in racing. You'll see like letters next to numbers, and some might have the same number. In that race, you see 2 37s, one's a 037, the other one is a 37. Steffen continues the battle right here in this transfer spot. Pentecost about 2 seconds back. These guys trying to be safe here, not wreck. We're at 2 laps to go. Robbie Swan out to almost a 3-second lead. There is Robbie. Sees the white flag here, final lap in heat race 3. Back straight away into turn 3 and 4. Robbie Swan, he'll see the checkered flag and win heat 3. Davis, Hackett, Bell, and Steffen your top 5. Dirt racing. Very fast paced, but let's go back to the start real quick if we have a chance. What's never mind, we didn't get a chance. And that'll move us to the consolation race. I tried to do it real quick. Couldn't do it round time. So this will be a 12-lap feature. Now you see the sign of Lanier National Speedway right off of Highway 53, Braselton, Georgia. The race volume. It does. Thank you, Justin, for letting me know that. I was unsure. Let me fix that. Turn myself up. And turn them down. I don't have my phone actually on right now when it comes to the audio. Usually I have my phone as a monitor tonight, but I didn't have it on for the... All right, consolation race. I don't even think I spelled consolation right. How about this? When you can't spell a word, it's not conceal. It's conceal. I've got all types of issues. There we go. Let's take a look at the starting lineup. Here's your starters in this race. Luke Daniels, Justin Sick. Thank you for the help, by the way. Justin Pentecost starting third with Zane Burke. Joshua Hart, Patrick Cobb, Jordan Mitchell, Joey Ladassour, Clinton Nichols, Alan Duranko, Nick Jezebowski. Not sure if he's going to run this race or not. Aiden Hill. Looks like no, so it'll be 11 cars starting this race. We'll have 24 starting the race, so it looks like the top 9 will make this race. 2 cars will go home when she's all said and done. And I hope Steffen does not sing Daughtry again on the air. I believe she did in my headset. All right, here we go. Pace car is in. Last chance LCQ underway. Luke Daniels, fresh off of practice just a little bit ago across the street at Atlanta for the iRacing IndyCar Series tomorrow night. Came over and decided to run the Dirt Series. Sick has jumped up to the lead here with Daniels, Pentecoff, and Joshua Hart, your top four. Guys, let me know if the audio is fixed itself, please. I want to make sure I'm able to be heard. I'm sure you want to hear them. Well, I'm sure you probably don't want to hear my voice more. Turn the cars down a little bit more. Forgive me for that, guys. It was 8 laps to go here in the consolation race. I actually got my phone up and running now so I can hear things. The battle on for the lead up here with Luke Daniels trying to get around Justin for position. That might be a little too loud. Six laps to go. Again, the top 9 advancing right now. The 2 that are out, Clinton Nichols and Aiden Hill. We'll see if that changes. As back here, Aiden is battling Lanier for position. And that Milwaukee's Bell. One car climbing the wall and over goes the 0-2 of Patrick Cobb. And he tumbles his way out of the track. And that's one spot out. So now Clayton Nichols might have got himself in. Laps to go. Nichols would have had a 2-second advantage right now over Aiden Hill. As they'll come back to the white flag this time by. Daniels trying everything he can to get around Sick. Not able to do so right now, but Pentecoff is also there. Jordan Mitchell, Joshua Hart. As the white flag is out. And checkered flag for Justin Sick. He will win the last chance qualifier. Luke Daniels, Pentecoff, Mitchell, and back here Clayton Nichols will be the last car in tonight for Lanier. All right, and that leads us to the finale. The feature, 50 laps. And again, I am the captain, Chris Scala. We welcome you in. Apologies for the audio issues there at the beginning. Just trying to get everything set up as quick as I could. And we are good to go tonight for some fantastic racing here. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. We do all types of racing, Indy cars, stock cars, and as of last week, dirt cars, as we show the starting lineup for this feature event. That'll be 50 laps tonight, and caution laps will not count. Brett Osborne on the pole alongside Ronald Redmond Jr., Robbie Swan, and AJ Alberta will start in the 4th position. Ryan Wagenschultz and Kevin Davis, row number 3. Row 4, Samuel Fontaine and Ryan Farrell. Michael Hackett and Matthew Teller, row 5. Ryan Arbogast and Jason Bells, row number 6. Row number 7 will be Justin Lansing, Jeremy Prey. Row 8, Michael Steffen, Justin Sick. Luke Daniels, Justin Pentecoff, Jordan Mitchell, and Joshua Hart. Zane Burke Jr. and Alan Duranko going to be in row number 11 as the 43 sits there. Joey Ladisor and Clinton Nichols going to be the last of the 24 starters in this A main feature race tonight in the Short Track Super League. See the track looking pretty dry, so these guys are going to have to fight through some slickness on this track, maybe find some grip up in that high groove a little bit. You see the cushion a little bit starting to form up. But these cars definitely hauling the mail around here, about 13 seconds a lap. That's 50 laps. The race number 2 of the feature short track Super Late Dirt Racing on Captain TV. Let's go. Everybody trying to find their way around, and it's the 99 of Brett Osborne leading, but here comes Robbie Swan, who has shown some speed on that bottom lane. At 37 looking pretty good. It looks like the start of the race still at lap number 3. Everybody side by side. Swan still not able to get around Osborne, who's running that high line pretty good. High, wide, and handsome. That's how they do it around here. Oh, and around does the 77 of Redmond. He goes over on his top. And not many other cars going to get involved. And we have our first caution of the race, Ronald Redmond Jr. Let's see what happens here. Running into 4th position. Ronald just makes a mistake, it looks like. Down into the corner. Oh, and he clips the inside wall. Gets clipped by, I didn't see who that was. I know the 2 gets him. And that might have been, look right in front of Arbogast. That might have been Hackett that got him. Unfortunate deal there. Redmond tows himself to pit road. But Ronald unfortunately catches the inside wall here. Yeah, right there, clips the inside wall and then bam, gets hit right away and on his top. Our car's already double file. We'll go back green here at lap number 5. Again, caution laps do not count. Traditional dirt style racing as Osborne gets the jump here on the restart. Swan up here at the top now, and he's going to get a challenge from Albreda, who had her top 3 run last week at Volusia County Speedway. If you're new to watching these kind of cars, they only have 1 gear, so they don't have to worry about shifting. All you got to do is be careful of that wall. Osborne holding on right now. And I mean barely holding on. There's a lot of these cars, you can just see the speed in them all. They're all right on top of another. Only 4 seconds separating the whole entire field. It's like a stock car race at Talladega. All these cars here. Right on board with Telder. Look at this mess. Oh, 1 car climbing a wall and out and into the barrier, turn 4. It's the 99 of Osborne, the leader, and no caution. Oh my gosh. The leader gets taken out, and that's going to hand the lead to Robbie Swan. Looks like Albreda must have got into him from what I'm hearing on the audio. Well, tough situation there. Let's see if we can catch a replay of it real quickly. What happened to Osborne? Here's a replay. It's going to happen over here in turn 4 on the other side over there where the track leaves and to the garage area. There you see the 99 finally getting passed by the 37. The 22 goes into the corner. And, oh, you know what? The 37 slides him, and then the 22 runs him over. Tough situation there. So Robbie Swan leads by about a second over Ryan Farrell. Albretta, Davis, and Wagon Schultz now your top 5. No caution because the league is running off of iRacing basically. So the cautions when they come out are iRacing thrown yellows. And iRacing obviously has it set up to where that car was off the track, so they did not throw a yellow in that situation. Fantastic racing all the way around here, 3-4 wide. Steffen and Telder right here. Up in front of that, you got Bells and Arbogast and Fontaine and Wagon Schultz. Matter of fact, Fontaine, Telder, and Luke Daniels is in the race too. All 3 of them will be running tomorrow night's TI race across the street over at Road Atlanta. Oh, caution out for the second time. And issues for Albretta, I believe, to 22. Let's see what happens. Oh, right down there at the bottom. 37 to 22 just get hooked together or something. Let's see here and get a better view of this. Albretta was the car involved. Oh, he loses over at turn number 3, and he gasses it to try to get away and runs into the 37. And that was the caution's already out at that moment. Let's see, let me hit stop here and we'll go over to Albretta real quickly and get you the look of this one more time. Hits the outside wall there and it like almost stops him. He tries to gun it to get out of the way of everybody and hits the 37. Probably hurts both cars, so caution out for the second time for AJ Albretta, the New England driver. If we go back to racing here at lap number 20, quick yellow flags here. Farrell, Swan, Davis, Wagon Schultz, Fontaine now your top 5. I don't know if I like this mess right now. I mean, it looks fantastic, but I don't know if I want to be in it. His caution's out again. Looks like Joey Ladouceur had an issue. Let's see what transpires here. Brings out the 3rd yellow. Oh, the 22 runs over to 23. A little bit more contact there. The 109 gets involved. So, unfortunately for Albretta, that's his 2nd yellow, I believe, of this race, if they give him the blame. Now in this league, you cause 3 yellows on dirt, then you get parked, and that was the 2nd for Albretta, so he did just get the warning from the admins. And we'll get back racing here. The 20, make that the 37 of Robbie Swan and Ryan Farrell, your front row here. What has been some fantastic racing so far here at Lanier. These cars all over the place. I mean, look at the cushion almost against the wall now as Farrell gets a great start. As you see Kevin Davis, there's Sam Fontaine. 3 wide back here for 4th. Fontaine with a slider on the 66, I think that is, of Wagon Schultz. Oh, and around goes the 48 back there off the bumper of somebody. Or it might have been the 43, actually, of Nichols. I thought it looked like the 48, but we continue green. It was the 43. We ride with Justin Sick here to 7th position. You can see how slick this track's getting there. Everything's slowing down now off about a half second there. You see the 66 up top. That's Wagon Schultz. Telder down there at the bottom, and no, that's sorry, that's Arbogast. We got multiple number 2s also I got to adjust to also. Which actually Teller's in the 25. I'm used to it being in a number 2. We're just past the halfway mark. If you're new to this, hopefully you're enjoying this dirt racing. This is what makes this fun. I've done some myself, and I've got a lot to learn. I'm not as good as these guys by far. I'd probably be back in last or off the track right now or not even started. As for the lead, I thought it was for the lead. It's the 43 actually going a lap down as we got a wreck. A big wreck over here in turn 1. And Albreda involved in this one again. Who else is involved? 23 of Justin Lance, and that is one not happy vehicle. Let's see if we can get what happened here. Michael Hackett here in the 84, the Squirrel Nation car. Let's see where this all transpires at. Yeah, still trying to find where it happened. Oh, 84 spins a 13 around right there, turn 1. Stefan piles in, one car goes flying. That's Albreda, and then they just pile in. All right, here we go, green flag back out. Farrell continuing to lead here. Robbie Swan looking pretty good in that heat race in the 037. Down here in 3rd right now. He's trying to work that high groove in with Kevin Davis. I mean, they are up against the wall now. They are trying to find anything that has moisture in it to get grip. That shine you're seeing on the track, that is a dry track. You don't want to go there. It's slick. You want to get up here where all this dirt is. I'm about to take out my camera here in a second. 18 laps to go, make it 17. Great racing all over the place here. Jason Bells, he's running the bottom line here. He's got Fontaine in front of him. He's got the 2 of Arbogast there behind him in the 99 of Brett Osborne, the Poles that are trying to work his way back up through the field. He's showing the speed he has in that 99. And Stefan, it looks like, has been turned. Caution is out. And Jeremy Praise, the other car involved. Oh, the 23 climbs the wall and the 117 piles in. There's the wreck that brings out the caution. As we go back to green, single file. Oh no, it was double file restart here in the back straightaway. Thought it was single file for a second there, but they just took the green. These cautions are so quick, I got to get used to catching up to them, so forgive me, guys. I'm used to having a little couple of seconds here to show a replay of a caution. Laps to go. It has been the Ryan Farrell show up here in the front. Kevin Davis trying to do something. We got a wreck over in the front straightaway. Caution's out. Let's see. I was trying to click on who it was to get to it, and I couldn't get to it. Looks like maybe Arbogast and Burke Jr. Oh, Arbogast clips the outside wall and it sends him spinning. And solo car spelled. Never mind. 29 glues him. And 23 glues him. All right. Pace truck going to pull off here at 11 laps, or make that 12 laps to go. This has been a fantastic race. Farrell going to slide up to the top here, and look at this, 3, almost 4 wide for second. Jason Bell's into the picture with Kevin Davis. We also got Wagon Schultz here. Osborne is back into the picture. Albreda back into the picture. And the safest place to be for this race might be the grandstands. I mean, they're all everywhere here. Swan pulled a slider. He slid up into the wall. Now Kevin Davis up into the wall and he wrecks. And that brings the caution out. See what happens to the 21. Flipping that outside wall. He's got the 37, pulls that slider on him I was just talking about. Going to the corner. He tries to pull a slider back. It puts himself in the wall and spins out. Takes Fontaine with him. So a slide job gone bad for the 21. So again, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Will be a single file restart, less than 10 laps to go now. We appreciate you joining us. We'll go on board with Farrell for this restart. Nine laps to go, running up on that cushion with that right rear. Eight laps to go. Down to about a 3/4 second lead on the field. This is probably the most spread out we've seen in the field, obviously, with the single file restart here. 37 of Jason Bell's trying to catch him. Robbie Swan third. Albreda back to fourth. A great comeback for him, and Brent Osborne up to fifth. Penikoff up here at 6th. He's gained 12 spots. Fontaine clips the wall with the right rear. As caution back out, 5 laps to go. And looks like Lanier might be in this one. Joey running the bottom lane here. Goes into the corner. Oh, and up atop, Fontaine is spun, and the 23, another 23, goes around. I saw Fontaine. That was Lansing, the other car involved. Let's see Fontaine real quick here in the 91. Grew, as we like to call him. Gets under, clips that outside wall that time. And he goes up and does it again. But this time it hooks him around. All right, so 4 laps to go. If we get the green flag next time by. See, the car's kind of sidetracked a little bit the way they are all set up here. Pace truck pulls off. Here we go. Albreda trying to make a move down into the bottom of Jason Bell. Bell's not able to, or able to hold him off, I should say, as now Albreda goes up to the top side. He's up against the wall. 3 laps to go for Farrell. Around this 4/10 mile oval. Can anyone get to Farrell and put the pressure on him? He is out there. He's got he's got over a second lead now. That 27 is definitely showing the speed on the slickness tonight. Ryan Farrell sees the white flag. Final lap. A dominant effort tonight for Ryan Farrell. The 27 car comes off for turn number 4 and sees the checkered flag and a win in the feature at Lanier tonight. Jason Bell's second. Brent Osborne comes back to a top 3 finish. Top 3 will pull up there for photos. What a great race that was. Fantastic. Let them get the photo in here. We'll take a look at the finishing order for tonight's race. Some great races this evening here at Lanier's. Farrell wins it by 1.2 seconds over Jason Bell's. Brent Osborne comes back to 3rd. Albreda. Robbie Swan finishes in the 5th position. Penikoff 6th. Michael Hackett, Ryan Wagenschultz, Alan Duranko finish in 9th, and Michael Steffen comes back to a top 10. Joshua Hart 11th, Luke Daniels 12th, Kevin Davis 13th, Matthew Telder 14th, Lanier 15th, Fontaine 16th, Lansing 17th, Arbogast 18th. We look at the rest of the finishing order. Justin Sick 19th, 20th Zane Burke Jr., Jeremy Prate 21st, 22nd Clayton Nichols, 23rd Jordan Mitchell, and 24th Ronald Redmond Jr. in the grid. Congratulations to Ryan, the Linda World New Jersey driver, with a win here at Lanier National Speedway. He is waiting for him to jump up here into the Discord and see if he wants to talk with us. We'll go ahead and talk to the other drivers who had good finishes tonight. Let's get Jason Bells down in here. Jason, great job tonight here, finishing in the second position. A great race. You had to fight hard for that one, but that looked like, if you weren't in the lead, looked like an entire mess behind you.
Yeah, it kind of seemed that way. I tried to keep my nose clean down there on the bottom and stay out of everybody else's messes.
Well, it was a great race to watch this evening. Of course, we did have a couple of incidents and things like that, but it seemed like the race got wild, and it seemed like you could go almost anywhere on the track with that. You had that middle, probably 3/4 of the track was ice, and then you had to go around either the outside or the inside to make it work.
Right, it was treacherous. Either way you tried it. If the top was bad, and if you didn't hit the bottom just right, you were bumming as well.
Well, it was a fantastic race for you to finish second here tonight, Jason. Congratulations on that. Shout-outs to whoever you'd like to.
Like to thank my team, the Firm Motorsports, my sponsors, Butt Kicker, ABR Setup Shop, Justin Sick, iRacing Photos, FLD Designs, 21 Designs. I'm sure I'm missing some. I didn't write a list down.
It happens. But, hey, thanks to all of his sponsors. There you go. So, Jason, nice job tonight, man. Congratulations. Jason Bell's finishing in the second position tonight, and I believe we have our winner here in Discord with us now. Let's get Ryan up here. Ryan, congratulations, man. A great race for you and a dominant win as you you definitely kept it in the safest spot tonight, it looked like.
Yeah, I was just telling Osborne that I started in 5th, and I just thought, or back in 8th, and I just thought the guys would run the top, run the bottom, so I'd be trying to find a way through. And it seemed like the beginning of the race, nobody really wanted to run the top, so I took advantage and kept it up the rest of the run.
Seemed like the slicker the track got, the faster you were.
That's funny. I race a lot of RC cars, dirt oval, and the funnier thing is the slicker the track gets, the better I am, and it's the same thing on iRacing. The slicker the track, the better I am.
Yeah, and you definitely showed it because, I mean, you were out there those last couple runs. I know we had a single file restart there at the end, but it was like you just drove away. It was like, all right, nobody's catching this guy.
Yeah, I figured the only way around me is they have to try to slide me, and if that's the case, still get a good run on them. So I just figured I'd stay up to the top and make them have to run the bottom or try to slide.
Well, congratulations. You made Jersey happy with a win this evening, getting yourself a victory. Shout out to whoever you like to, bud.
My girlfriend Emily for letting me get on every night, get through this. My buddy Vinny for getting me, in tip-top shape for races like this. He's one of my close friends, and he's a good racer that I run with. And Ray's energy drink. I got to get my promo codes up, but yeah, I just got them, so I just got to figure out. But want to fight them, and yeah, that's about it. Want to appreciate for you guys hosting our what are we, a short track super series tonight, hosting, and you guys for broadcasting. I appreciate you guys and bringing out the action for us.
Absolutely. And I'm about to check the stats, but I believe we're 2 for 2 on New Jersey winning these dirt races this season. So I'll have to look into that and make sure that's true. But Ryan, congratulations, man. Go celebrate.
I appreciate it. Thanks. Who won for week 1, AJ?
Yeah, AJ won. He's from Jersey, isn't he?
I think so. Pretty sure. So
that would be 2 for 2, if so, for New Jersey. So, hey, look at there. Something to celebrate. Nice job, man.
We get you guys. We're happy.
Great job, buddy. All right, Ryan Farrell getting the win there. Let's get the pole sitter and Mr. Comeback Driver of the night, Brett Osborne there. Starts on the pole this evening and unfortunately gets into a little bit of a circumstance there and kind of in a bad spot and gets sent over to the exit of the track. But you come back, work your way through the field with some yellows, and a third-place finish for you.
Yeah, good run there. First few laps, I don't know. I feel like I kind of got ran in the fence there. I don't know. I have to go back, watch the replay there, but I think that just goes for a testament to show how good these DNA designs and speed shop setups really are.
Yeah, I was going to say, the way everything was set up this evening, it looked like you're in the middle of that hornet's nest. There was really nowhere to go, but you found a way to kind of manipulate your way through the field with help of accidents and things like that. How did you do it, I guess, would be the right way to do it. Because, I mean, there was really one way around. It was either, or two ways. There was the top or the bottom.
Yeah, this thing, it was a little bent, but it still felt pretty good around the top. They just kind of set it around there. Corey Reese had this still hooked up.
Well, it was a great job, man. Great job on the third. I know it was not what you wanted. You led the first portion of this race and definitely showed you might have been the fastest car out there tonight. But you come back and get a good top 3 finish, man. You can send shout-outs to whoever you like to.
Yeah, for sure. DNA Speed Shop and Design, winning is in our DNA, and Reese Engineering, and that's about it.
Man, no problem, man. Well, congratulations on P3, and go enjoy it with the team, and great race. We'll see you next week.
I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. That is Brent Osborne with the top 3 finish on his end. Great race when it was all said and done. So, congrats to the winner tonight, Ryan Farrell. And, yeah, I believe if AJ, I'm going to just double check this actually I'm going to hit a button here real quickly. Where is AJ? Right there. It didn't show, but never mind. Anyways, we will move on and go from there. Of course, tomorrow night we'll be on the air across the street at Road Atlanta for the iRacing IndyCar Series. Again, at Road Atlanta, I'm actually get to drive home and sleep in my bed tonight. But that's going to be a lot of fun coming up here tomorrow night at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. We'll go on the air at 7:45. Gary Godso and I will be in the booth for that one. And then we'll come back on Wednesday. We'll have the Great Lakes Sim Racing season number, was it 5? I think it was 4 or 5 on the air from Talladega Super Speedway. That's Wednesday night. That'll be at 8:45 Eastern Time. Thursday night, back in the Short Track Super League, the ARCA Series. They'll be at, where are they at? Bristol Motor Speedway. And then Friday night, we're back with the BPRL guys at Watkins Glen. So going to be a fun week of racing here on Captain TV. So hopefully we will see you out there at the track for that. Now, next week, I know there was a schedule change, and I cannot remember off the top of my head where it's going, but the schedule says Bristol for the dirt guys, but I believe that's been moved to another track. So I don't know where that goes from there. So we'll have to see when it's all over. But either way, the one thing I do know is where I'll be tomorrow night, and that is at Road Atlanta across the street. So looking forward to that. And, hey, thanks to everybody for watching on the stream tonight. Thanks to all the racers, the admins. Thanks to iRacing for allowing us to broadcast on this platform. Definitely had a great time tonight, especially with this dirt race. That was a lot of fun to put on the air. And as always, this isn't just a game. It's iRacing. See ya!
Let go of fear, you're holding the fire smoldering, it's starting all over again. I got a feeling that I ought to know it, burning inside. I got a feeling that I ought to know it, yeah. Every time I grip the wheel, I begin to feel I know what I'm in for. Why not go right? You got a fix for me, you know what I need. Oh, it's a breakneck speed. Might as well enjoy the ride. The air around exploding, it won't slow me down. A sailing soul.
Be strong.
Ooh.